So we'll be doing a little of that today. Also, I got a couple emails I want to read right off the bat here.
Yeah.
I'll start with the easy one. This is from Christy. She writes, Opie and Anthony, some friends were in Atlantic City last weekend, and they were propositioned by a prostitute that offered them a Greek Picasso for only $60. She wants to know, any idea what this sexual delicacy might be?
A Greek Picasso.
We've heard of a lot of these things. I've never heard of the Greek Picasso.
Well, if it's Greek, it must involve the balloon knot. The backdoor action we're talking. That's always the Greek. You ever see the blow-up doll? The boxes say authentic Greek features.
Yeah.
That means it has a bung. That means it has the back way. But the Picasso thing, I can only think, judging from my knowledge of Picasso paintings, that it might be something either coming out of the balloon knot. Maybe it's like a Cleveland steamer or a hot lunch or a hot Carl.
You're just guessing, though.
I'm guessing. I'm speculating.
The Chicago hot plate.
Chicago hot plate?
I don't know. I was just trying to be local today. So does anyone know what the Greek Picasso is? There's got to be a definition for that one. We've heard of the donkey punch. We've heard of just about all of them.
Yeah.
But the Greek Picasso, that's Greek to me.
Never heard of that one. Tell you the truth, and the instant feedback isn't helping us yet. The delay has to kick in.
All right, so let that settle in your old brain.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of on the same subject, you know how we used to talk about the rusty trombone a lot, Anthony?
Oh, of course. Now, that's a favorite.
Yeah, well, in case you don't know what a rusty trombone is, why don't we go to this quick little song here?
All right.
Just to catch everyone up, okay? This is a really funny email, by the way.
Rusty trombone is best with a filthy whore. She'll reach around and get you off with her hand. All the while she'll lick your spot by your tiny balloon knot. Hope you didn't eat too much bran. A rusty trombone may not be moral. While I think this sounds kind of gay, I'd rather get some oral with the finger up my but that's me, what the hell on the nuts? Come on, honey, start the music. Yeah.
They didn't jump out of that, right?
I hope not.
Oh, God, did they jump out of that?
Nope.
Oh. Okay, that was a close one. Well,
yeah.
Just in case you don't know what a rusty trombone is yet, we used to be obsessed with this stupid thing.
It's
Well, I got another song.
Oh, another song? Which one is this?
Now you're doing the rusty trombone. If you don't know how to do it, I'll show you. There's nothing to it. Show 'em you can play all night. Grab that horn, hold it tight. Put your lips right on the hole. Gently now, don't beat your hole. Slide it to the left and right and blow on it with all your might. You'll get horny if you play your horn alone. So get behind me and blow on my trombone. Stroke it in and out, my friend, while you blow the other end. You don't need no saxophone. Now you're doing rusty trombone. Rusty trombone. So tell him that you like his horn and you can play it all night long. Get right down and blow it too underneath that big old moon. Now it's time to turn around, let your partner go to town. Get on your knees, give a cheer, Dirty Sanchez, time is here. Things get rusty when they are not used. So grab my chopstick and use a lot of blues. Use a lot of blues. Stroke it in and out, my friend, while you blow the other end. You don't need no saxophone. Now you're doing rusty trombone. 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 Rusty trombone.
All right, we get it.
Rusty trombone.
All right, we get it. We get it. Thank you. Thank you. There you go, the rusty trombone. That made it through, too. Nice.
Very good.
Now, does everyone understand what the rusty trombone is, Anthony?
I hope so. It's a little stimulation of the balloon knot with the tongue. And then as the girl is doing this, that's the sickest part, the girl is the one performing it.
Yeah.
On the guy.
Yes.
She has to give the reach around.
Yes.
And work the junk like a trombone. Right. It's like you're blowing into, and I guess the rusty part is maybe the mouthpiece seems a little rusty. You know? Might leave some residue. It is probably the sickest thing. I mean, I could not even fathom.
Now, what's the other one? The mud?
The Pinch Pot Mudworks. Pinch Pot Mudworks is the same thing, only a guy performing it on a girl. He's, in the mud, yet he's pinching the pot. You know what I mean? Give him the reach around Pinch Pot Mudworks.
I think that's an O&A original, by the way. I've never heard of that one before.
Never, ever.
I think your brother came up with that.
Pinch Pot Mudworks.
My favorite has got to be the chili dog.
The chili dog? Oh, is that after you're done tapping the balloon knot? You take it, and then she...
Let's just say that the balloon knot does what balloon knots do.
Right.
And it's like, some things in life are very solid. Other things in life are liquidy and messy. That's the way things are. Sometimes if something is liquidy and messy, which could be anything, from a balloon knot, if it happens to be on your chest, and then you push the T's together, and you TF in the mess.
I got you. Then
that's a
it
chili
looks
dog.
like a chili dog with the bun, the hot dog, and all that scrumptious chili around it.
Get a good one.
Get a good one. Don't drop it.
Fill it to the tippy top. Anyway, so this email came in today. We forgot all about the rusty trombone. It's been a while. We're not as obsessed with the rusty trombone lately. But this lady, Ann, wrote us, and God, I hope I could clean this up for the radio. All right. My boyfriend Jay told me about a rusty trombone a few months ago when he heard about it on your show. He's sort of been daring me ever since by bringing it up every now and then. Well, this weekend, as usual, Jay stayed over, and we had our Sunday morning romp. I had him buttered up with some banana emotion lotion, which I worked in and around in preparation for the dirty deed. So far, so good, right?
I guess.
I stood him up because that usually helps him... okay, whatever.
Helps him wait.
Complete...
all right, take your time.
He's standing, she's praying.
Oh, okay.
All right. So she stood him up and he was assuming that she was going to get ready to pray.
All right.
Does that kind of make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay. He never suspected a thing because this is what they usually do. It's a big turn on for him to be standing while she's praying.
Right.
Okay. So he's just assuming it's like business as usual. After a few minutes, I asked him to get down on his knees as I was trying to sneak around behind him. He became suspicious and was turning his you know what. We all know what it is, right?
Yeah.
Because if I say the word, then they're going to start dumping. So he was turning his back half away from me, trying to get away from me until I was on my knees chasing after him as we traveled in circles like a couple of idiots.
Like two dogs when they meet in the street. You know how the one doesn't want it sniffed? And they'll just start going around in circles at each...
So she continues. So my hotshot boyfriend, who talked about it and dared me for months, turned into a total chicken when it came to face the music.
That's not a chicken.
Sincerely, Ann. Well, no, he was the one who brought it up in the relationship. So she was all scared, but assumed, well, this is something he wants. She finally gets brave enough to do it, realizing that he doesn't want it at all. It was just more of a joke. So she's trying to get behind him, and he just keeps
spinning in circles. Hey.
So they're naked in the bedroom, just going around in circles.
I'll tell you something, though. In that situation, if the guy suggested it, and then she all of a sudden spontaneously tries to do it, I don't know. There's a lot of variables back there. You know what I mean? Like, if he wanted to have it done, he probably would have liked a little advance notice that it was coming that night, and then be able to get in and sit on a belt sander or something just to, you got to really clean that up.
Shower.
Get in the shower, a lot of scrubbing.
So we could call in the cleaning crew.
Call in the cleaning crew. It's that room in the house that not many people visit.
No, so the guys come in with their big suits.
Yeah.
Like Outbreak.
They got to clean up. You might have a guest room in your house that you use for storage. No one ever sees it, so you let it get a little unruly. Right. And then if you have company just drop by, you're not going to put them in that room. Unexpected company.
I hear you.
You want them to call, let you know they're coming so you could clean the room out. That way their stay will be a little more comfortable.
That room gets a little stanky.
A little musty.
Right? A little dusty. A lot of dust on things.
You want to clean it up, clear it out, set it up nice, and open a few windows to air it out a little bit.
You might want to put on a coat of paint.
Yeah.
A new coat of paint.
And meanwhile, it's the same room, but it's a lot nicer than if you had it all full of junk and garbage.
It's still part of that beautiful house of yours with all the brand new rooms.
You take care of your house.
Oh, yeah.
You have to. You take care of everything, the front rooms, the back rooms, but there's that one room, sometimes it gets a little unruly, and you don't want unexpected company.
Hell, a lot of people aren't going in that room. So you just keep the door locked and no one notices.
That's why. And then unexpectedly someone wants to use the room?
Yeah.
No, you can't have unexpected guests in that room.
No.
My friend, True, was having that done. And, I guess he hadn't prepared properly.
Oh, no.
And this is true.
Oh, no.
And he's a pig. He always wants it done. He's always like, go ahead, do it.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's
right. And as she's doing it, he hears... Little paper.
No, see... You don't want paper. That's something for girls and guys. Let me tell you something, ladies.
Oh, so happy.
The guys don't like the paper. I know there's quite a few nooks and crannies in places, but there's, if there's ever a little balled up piece of paper,
all right, now you get me started.
You don't want that.
I was with you with the guest room, man. Let's relax now.
There is a reality.
You don't want it. There's a reality there.
And if you spill something in the guest room, you leave it there. You can't leave it there.
You don't leave it.
You don't have enough money to clean up the guest room.
No.
You're too busy cleaning the rest of the house.
You spill something in the guest room, you know what could happen? It could sink through the floor and end up in another room. You don't want that happening.
But until that happens, you just kind of let it go. You just let it be.
There are certain areas that are meant to be left alone or need a lot of advance warning.
But sometimes, it's good to have Grandma in the guest room.
Wait a minute. Are we still talking about the same room? What room are you talking about?
You put her in the guest room because she doesn't know. She doesn't notice anything.
You can't let Grandma go in the guest room. No way.
Although Grandma's guest room is nice to sit in once in a while.
It's all musty and dry and dusty.
She's old. She doesn't know you're even in there. Just sneak in while she's sleeping.
See some of her old curios she left about, some bric-a-brac.
Stay for a while. You leave something on the floor. You leave. She wakes up. She thinks she fell. Oh, I must have slipped in some glue.
Could happen. Oh, my God.
So keep Grandma out of the guest room?
Yeah. Everyone should be kept out of that little storage room. That's not a thing that I've ever thought of.
What if you have a wife that doesn't want to go in the guest room, but you have a neighbor that wants to go in the guest room?
You don't even have to clean it up. If she's willing to go in, she knows what she's going to get herself into.
All right, we got a break.
Man.
That's funny, though. Thanks for that letter, Ann.
There shouldn't be any girl. I can't understand a girl really wanting to do that. Unless you're talking about, a young Asian boy or something. It's just too crazy. It's just crazy back there.
Not all of us are messes back there. Some of us happen to be very wispy-haired and lovely.
No, I'm not talking about everybody. You know, and cleanliness is next to godliness, as they say, if I could say it. But it's just one of those things where, I don't know, it seems like if you got a chick there and she's very clean and everything, that's a no-brainer. You do anything. But a guy is just known for being a little sweaty and the sack is banging up against it. And oh my God.
What? You want to play in the major leagues? You got to get your uniform dirty, sweetheart. You know, you want the nice dinners and a ride in a nice car? You earn it.
All right, here's the deal. So we'll take a break. When we get back, a lot of people want to tell us what the Greek Picasso is, Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
Also, go check it out. The Opie and Anthony show today is a Greek Picasso. Maybe Fox has the answer. What's up, Fox?
How you doing?
All right.
Greek Picasso. Let me see if I can say this right without getting dumped out. The gentleman is using the balloon knot.
Yeah.
And when he's just about ready, he pulls out and he paints her derriere.
Ah.
See that?
So it's like balloon knot action, but you don't get to finish there.
Well, you do finish, of course, but, you know, it's beautiful artwork.
Right.
Beautiful artwork when you finish.
Well, they're offering it in Atlantic City for $60.
$60?
Not too shabby. All right, man. Thank
Wow. No problem, guys. Let it.
Cheap for some A, right?
Matt from Jersey. Tossing salad is what it is, Anthony. Picasso was an artist. Paintbrush equals lapping blank on the back.
I'm not even going to believe that one.
Well, how about this? Dennis from Trenton. The Greek Picasso is basically what you said. It involves the back door action. When a man leaves his and you know what.
Right.
The female pushes it. The female.
Take your time.
The female.
Yeah.
Gets rid of it. Huh?
Oh. He completes the deal.
Yes.
And then he gets to watch as she gets rid of it.
As she,
No. Because it's all taking place, balloon knot.
Yeah, she coughs, but
she coughs, is it?
She coughs, she coughs.
Yeah.
From that area?
Right.
Ah.
and
the design it leaves on the wall.
Oh. $60. That's cheap.
That can't be it.
You're getting the satisfaction, all plus little entertainment for your $1.
$60 in Atlantic City, Greek Picasso.
Do they put it on a canvas and you take it home with you?
Kind of like what they do in Times Square. And
out on the boardwalk in Atlantic City.
This is what I did on my trip to Atlantic City. Look,
yeah.
Kevin from the Upper East Side. Greek Picasso is obvious, guys. Greek equals a Picasso.
Uh-huh.
A meaning, yeah.
Right.
Greek equals... He had it written wrong. Greek equals the A.
A.
Okay? Picasso equals messy drawing.
Messy, right.
So, once again, you do your thing and you remove.
Yeah.
And then you brush.
Now you're adding in a whole nother
remove, brush,
a whole nother product into this whole scenario.
Let me try this. Remove, brush, back.
Remove, brush, back.
Yes.
So the canvas is... I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Our listeners are smart.
I know. But the canvas isn't the wall now.
Just by saying what you did, they know.
Right.
Because I could remove, brush, back.
Back. Yeah. Back where it was. What?
No.
That would be a double Picasso.
Canvas.
Uh-huh.
Remove.
Right.
Brush. Back.
Back where?
Back, silly.
Oh, see, now...
See, when you said canvas, it all made sense.
Okay. The way you're saying it, though, I got to say, I was confused.
What were you thinking?
I thought, because after you say remove, brush, back, you're thinking put it back.
I understand that, but then you said canvas, and I said, bravo, end of discussion.
I thought you were brushing.
Because the back could have been interpreted
right
a couple different ways, but when you said canvas, I'm like, nice. Right?
Yeah, I still don't think a lot of people are going to get it.
I think our listeners are very intelligent people, Anthony.
Brush.
They're dim-witted at times, but I think...
so are we all.
Yes, but I think in this instance, they get it.
All right. Jesus.
All right, well, here we go.